Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about Sejong versus Jochiwon, and I know there's a lot of people getting positions in Sejong and you're wondering how is it and what are you talking about Jochiwon for. I have a place in Sejong, we're gonna tell you. But before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up and a comment. And I'm here with the lovely, hey, it's Anne. Hi. You've probably seen her from Sejong videos. I found Anne. When I found out I was going to Sejong, I found Anne's video and I was like, thank you, someone lives in Sejong. So I really appreciate your videos. Aww. Go subscribe to her. Her links will be in the description box as well. Okay, so let's talk about Sejong versus Jochiwon. So Sejong is the province, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a special province in a way. Yeah, so it's like really weird to explain. It's like a city, but it's also a province.
Yeah, it's like a mini province, right? Because I think there's like 8 main provinces or something in Korea. So if you are placed in Sejong, you are like, I honestly think the statistics like 70%, 80% likely going to be placed in Jochiwon to live. And then your school will be in Sejong or Jochiwon, or one will be in Sejong, one will be in Jochiwon, something like that. But you're most likely going to live in Jochiwon. So Jochiwon is, do you want to explain Jochiwon since you live there? I moved out, but go on, tell us more.
So Jochiwon is basically like a small town. So Sejong City is like an actual city, and Jochiwon is more of like an old small town. I don't think Jochiwon was like the old version of Sejong, because there's like an old Sejong and the new Sejong.
Yeah.
Jochiwon might be the old Sejong, but yeah, it's very much old. It's an old town. Yeah,
it's quite old. It's I think by driving a car it's maybe 20 minutes away or something, but by the bus it takes 30, 40, 50 minutes depending on the bus, or an hour, yeah, depending on the bus and your location in Jochiwon. So I was placed in Jochiwon for accommodation first. I'll go into more detail about this on my video about my accommodation changing and stuff like that. I'll go into more detail, but you have to basically get permission off your school, the Department of Education, so your POE or MOE, then you can move as long as you pay for it yourself, basically. So I moved into Sejong and I'm much happier just because it's cleaner, it's fresher, it's brand new, and especially when you get told you're coming to Sejong, you start searching Sejong and you expect to live in this brand new city. So please don't get your hopes up, I mean, like I did, unless you were willing to move. But the girl who was at the school previous to me, she was in that apartment for 2 years, she was fine with it. And I just wasn't feeling it, so I moved into Sejong. Do you want to talk more about Jochiwon in more detail? What's that like?
So like she said, if you look up Sejong online, you won't see anything. If you look up Jochiwon, you're still not gonna see anything. I think there were like maybe 1 or 2 other YouTube videos before mine on YouTube, so I kind of got like an idea of what Jochiwon would be like. And I feel like the main thing that everyone likes about Jochiwon is that there's a train station, which yeah, if it wasn't for that, I feel like a lot of people would have left Jochiwon by now, honestly, because it's an old town. There's not really that much to do, and I feel like another thing about Jochiwon is that it's kind of like a college town. Like there's 2 universities, so because of that you see young people, but like if it wasn't for those 2 universities that are in Jochiwon, you wouldn't see young people other than like foreign teachers. Yeah, and just old people. Old people there. Yeah. And even still, I feel like there's not really like a lot of bars and clubs, like the nightlife. Yeah, like there's no nightlife.
In Sejong or Jochiwon, for nightlife you would have to go to Daejeon or surrounding cities, or go to Seoul. And like you said, the train station's right in Jochiwon, so if you want to get a train, it's there. In Sejong we've got 2 bus terminals, so you can just get a bus, and then Sejong kind of travels down. Okay, I need to do this in reflective. And then it goes across the river and there's a bit of Sejong, and then that's it. It's not very big, it's very tiny. I think to get from the top to bottom of Sejong would be like 30 minutes on the BRT, on that lane. That's all it is, and then it obviously pans out, so you could go further in and it takes longer, but to go from top to bottom straight through the BRT, which is the main line, 30 minutes. It's tiny,
it's
but
very small.
modern. So yeah. Well, how would you say Jochiwon is for food and stuff like that?
If you're wanting Korean food, you're good. Like, don't even worry about it. If you're wanting more Western style food, like McDonald's, Burger King, no, there's none of that. Yeah, if you're wanting like pancakes or like more Western style foods, you're not really gonna find it unless it's very Koreanized. So yeah, if you're wanting stuff like that, you'd be better going to Sejong City or going to Daejeon or a different city. Yeah,
Sejong's got a lot of like modern, like it's got loads of brunch places, it's got a few brunch places, it's got
really
lots
good
of like
ones
cafes.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Korea though, the cafes are so aesthetic.
So nice.
So aesthetic. Like in the UK, it's probably similar to America, I don't know, is we've just got like the Starbucks, Costa and Cafe Nero, which are like the big conglomerates of cafes, and they're just bog standard, they're all exactly the same virtually, and nothing fancy about them. But here they make the effort. People buy cafes, like buy like an allotment, they spruce it up, they jazz it up, and it looks beautiful. Like you could make a YouTube video in there, like some of them, they've got a really nice background, so aesthetically pleasing. But that's the majority, isn't it? Like obviously they have the Starbucks and they've got their own coffee like chains here, but they're just bog standard, they're not anything fancy. But they have got so many aesthetic cafes even in Sejong. The thing with Sejong is it's so empty right now, it's so dead, that there's not a lot going on, but everything's brand new. So I'm from a city, so I'm from Manchester, you know, and it's very busy because it's the city centre. Just imagine a city, got everything you want pretty much, but it's quiet. That's all Sejong is. It's really quiet. Some people hate it. Like on the weekend, it's fine if I want to chill, but if I want to do something, I'm bored. I go to Seoul quite a lot, or I go to another neighbouring city, I go to Daejeon to do more shopping. Yeah, that's another thing, we don't have a lot of clothes shopping. And that upsets me because I'm shopping obsessed. But it's good because I've saved so much money.
It's controlling you.
Yeah, it really is, it really is. You'll have like the odd clothes shops here and there, then you got Home Plus, it's got a few kind of shopping sections within there, which is fine. But if you want to do any shopping, you have to go to Daejeon or somewhere else like Seoul or Gwangju. Gwangju is quite good for shopping. But yeah, that's one thing we're lacking in Sejong and Jochiwon is clothes shops. If you're looking for clothes and shoes, it's very limited. It's very limited.
I agree.
Anything else you want to add about Jochiwon? What about you've got a nice apartment. You've got a nice apartment. You're in actual apartments, right? You're not in office town.
Yeah, I don't have like a restaurant or anything underneath me. My apartment is really nice. Like I'm really grateful. Like it's really.
Because honestly, when I found out I was coming, I was like, I hope I have one like Anne's. I really hope I have Anne's apartment. I really need Anne's apartment.
I feel so bad because like I know so many people that are living in Jochiwon like want my apartment. I'm actually moving to Sejong.
Oh yay!
Yeah. So I'm like, who's gonna get it? Yeah, I really like my apartment. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't want to move to Sejong City, because I know if I get an apartment here, it's gonna be a lot smaller. Yeah, but I can't. I don't mind the whole traveling time. It's just if I'm late to school, that's an expensive taxi ride.
Yeah, was it.
Oh, that's what I don't like. To go from Jochiwon to Sejong to take a taxi is so expensive comparative to other cities. Like I think my friend, she's about the same distance away from the train station in Daejeon, her apartment to Daejeon station, as me from my school. For me, it costs about 20,000 won to get to my school. For her, it costs 7,000 won.
20,000 is about maybe £15 or £17 or $20.
Yeah.
$20, something
That's
like
a lot.
that.
If you get late like 5 days a week.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Anne's channel and don't forget to check out, well, you're already on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to both of us. Thumbs up, comment down below. Are you moving to Sejong or are you still waiting for your placement and you just got any questions or concern? Follow Anne on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, comment on my YouTube videos because I never really check my Instagram other inbox. Message me on YouTube and I'll reply. I get instant notification. I've done a video on Anne's channel, so go check that out there too. Alright, see you. Bye.